Hi, I'm Todd Henderson. Let me show you how to install these great looking leather seat covers, the Leathercraft seat skins, on this 2015 Ford F-150 Super Crew. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're starting at the back of the passenger seat, this underneath. Now we've already got the seat all the way forward, all the way up, and the seat back pushed, leaned as forward as possible. What we need to do is this piece right here, the straps, need to come loose. So this harness, we're going to pry the harness off of the frame it's attached to. And once we do that, we can pop this strap off, do that to the other one as well, repeat the same process on the driver's side. All right, next we're going to locate the passenger side front seat bottom. We'll notice it's got an elastic strap for the seat belt on this side. When we flip it over on the tag, it's also going to have a number 12 printed on the tag. And that's coordinates to this seat. What we're going to do is we're going to release the straps. We're going to turn it over and we're going to fit it right over top of the seat bottom. Next, we want to take and force this portion down in between the seat top and the seat bottom. Now we're just going to shift it around and shape it and get it in place. This edge right here will need to tuck in between this plastic frame and the seat cushion. Now this edge is a part that can be really tricky. What we don't want to do, there's Velcro on this, is going to attach to the inside of the seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of peel it up to where the Velcro is actually facing away from the seat. We're going to push it down and get this seat edge nice and tight, and then let the Velcro roll around and grab a hold of the side of the seat. All right, now we're going to remove the headrest. What we're going to do is push the button here, raise it up as far as it's going to go, and then there's kind of a hidden button on this side, and that will allow us to remove it the rest of the way. Okay, so we went ahead and located the passenger side front seat back. Now, the way we can identify it, we're going to need to tear this stuff apart anyway, this Velcro. And we peel that back, we're going to see a number 21 on the tag. That designates this seat back. What we're going to do first is these zippers, we're going to unzip them. Then we can pull this apart and slide it over top of the seat. I've got the seat all the way pushed forward, and now it's in the upright position. It's kind of easier to do it from the back, so we're going to do that right now. All right, so as we pull this down and get it nice and fit, the holes in the top of the seat cover need to line up with the holes the headrests go back down into. Once we get those lined up, we can go ahead and start fitting that into place, and that's going to require a little bit of stretching on the seat cover portion. Next, what we're going to do is make sure we pull the sides down nice and tight, and then starting from the inside first, we're going to go ahead and pull down the zippers. Now, as you're pulling the zipper down, you want to kind of pull the two pieces together. Once you get down to the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and tuck the zipper up underneath. All right, now I went ahead and leaned the seat back backwards a little bit. So what I'm going to do is kind of bear down on the center of it, make sure it's nice and tight, and then these three pieces I'm going to push and tuck in between the seat back and the seat bottom, come out the back side. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and release this from the back. The factory, or the new seat cover, is going to stick to this piece that we peeled back before because it's got Velcro there. We're going to fold that up and tuck it underneath the new seat cover. Now we can reach underneath and grab those straps that we pulled through. We want to make sure we pull them to where our cables are between the straps. You want to pull on them, inspect the front, go back and forth a little bit to where we get them nice and straight. Now we can go ahead and raise this up and attach this Velcro to the seat back Velcro. Next, what we're going to do is attach these hooks underneath. Put the harness back in place. All right, next we're going to locate the headrest. Now, you're going to have 3 headrests that are going to be labeled the same. They'll say 10HR. Now 2 of those are the same size. They're going to be for the main seats in the front. The other 2, or the other one, is going to be a little bit smaller this way. And if you have a center seat, that's what that's for. So the proper orientation of this headrest is also very important. Whenever you peel that apart, you notice that the way that slides in, it slides into this clip like so. You just pull it apart. When you look at your headrest, this is actually the factory headrest. Is the fabric is attached the same way this is going to. So you're going to have this piece that goes this way, and you just want to make sure that's oriented properly. So we're going to turn this around and then slide it right into the headrest cover. We also want to make sure that it's in the right position on the headrest. So you might have to like wiggle it around a little bit. Once it's in place, these tabs we just kind of want to pull, get them nice and tight. Then your clip that's here, we want to pull that, and this piece is going to kind of turn over and slide into the clip like so. Want to make sure the tabs are tucked in nicely. We reinstall the headrest. Now we're just going to go ahead and repeat all those same steps on the driver's side. All right, now we went ahead and grabbed the driver's side back seat bottom. When you flip that open, you look at the tag inside, it's going to be labeled with number 42. That's how you know you got the right one. We're going to take this and pull the Velcro apart. We're also going to spread this zipper apart. Now we can slide it right over top. Now we're going to lift the seat up at a bit of an angle. All right, now it's very helpful while you're trying to fit this in place that this Velcro is flipped up away from the seat bottom. So what we do is we get it tightened, get it kind of hooked over here, set on this side, and then we can come back over, push it the rest of the way down, and work it back and forth until everything is nice and straight. So now we're going to take this piece and go in between the seat bottom and the seat back on both sides. It has to kind of go down and up a little bit of an angle. And we can reach from the bottom and pull the rest of the way through. Once we have pulled through, I'm going to rotate that up, flip the Velcro around, and make some contact. And as we're pulling this Velcro, we want to pull it this way so we can get the zipper over here to where we can zip it down. All right, now we're going to go to the seat belt buckle. We're going to pull that free and then tuck this piece right down into place. All right, so what we've done is gone ahead and removed the headrest from the back. We're also going to take and rotate the bottom seat portion up. That's going to pull the top seat away from the back. And then we're going to go in and pull a lever to drop the back down. So we're just going to reach down, pull that up, and then the whole thing will rock backwards. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the seat cover for the driver's side rear seat back. We're going to go ahead and tear the Velcro apart. Now this is a very unique piece. There's nothing else in the setup like it, but if you want to verify, open that up. It's got a number 41 on the tag. You can verify the seat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip this back behind the seat belt, and then we're going to rotate this up, draw the seat belt out so we can get this over top here. Now this is going to be a tight fit. We're going to initially get this wrapped over, and then so that this Velcro doesn't mess us up, we're going to just kind of flip the Velcro back so it doesn't try to grab a hold of this fabric as we're drawing it down. Something you're going to want to watch out for is this bracket that's sticking out of the back side of the seat as well. We want to go over top of that bracket without it damaging the inside of the seat cover. Okay, we just do a little bit at a time on either side. Get all the way down to the base. And again, remember, we're going to want to line up the holes in the top of the seat cover with the spots that the headrests are going into and fit those in just like we did on the front seat. Next, we're going to go ahead and stretch these holes around the tabs for the headrest. All right, next we're going to want to make sure this gets all nice and straight. So we're going to pull down nice and tight on either side and go ahead and force this portion up underneath and around between the seats, the seat bottom and the seat top. Once we have it pulled through, I'll pull it nice and tight. I like to start with a center. Go ahead and connect the Velcro, and then just pull and connect as you work to the sides. Once that's in place, we can go ahead and rock that forward. Make sure everything's fit into place, massage that where it gets put in place well. And then to get this to latch, all we need to do is rotate the bottom up until it latches in place. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to locate our passenger side rear seat bottom. Now we're getting close to the end here, so it's pretty easy to determine which one it is. We are going to go ahead and flip it around. You got a little square cut out here. We're going to go ahead and tear the Velcro apart, flip it over. If you do want to verify, this is number 32. And then with it upside down, you can go ahead and unzip this zipper as well. Now we're going to go ahead and flip it over. Next, let's go ahead and rock this up just a little bit to get a good attack angle so we can slip this on nice and easy. Just going to fit that down. Now again, just like on the other side, the Velcro here is going to try to stick to the seat bottom. So we're going to pull that loose. We're going to flip it over so it's not dragging with us as we're trying to fit this in place. Do a little bit one side at a time. Now with that in place, we're going to go ahead and squeeze this in between the seat back and the seat bottom and pull it out the bottom. Now these holes, we want to make sure that these metal brackets come through these holes as we do all this. Just like on the driver's side, it's going to go up and under and up to get around the back side. You can flip it over and pull it through. Once we got that, then we just work it into place. We're going to pull this up, rotate the Velcro down. Now as we rotate that Velcro down, we want to pull to the side to make sure it's not only tight with the Velcro, but we're also pulling towards this zipper line here. And we take the zipper line, pull it together, and we can zip it down. Then of course, again, just tuck that zipper up underneath the seat cover. Nice smooth finish. Okay, so now we've got this up in place. We're going to reach along to the side of the seat belt, and right at the seat back we've got a little strap. We can pull on that, and that'll help us to rotate the entire seat back down. Now with this in place, we can go ahead and locate our last piece. This is the seat back cover. We're going to flip it over just in case you want to verify. Part number is 31. Now we're just going to take and slip this right over top. And again, once we get this portion just kind of fit in place, we're going to rotate that Velcro back just a little bit at a time. We're going to make sure we keep an eye on this strap. That strap is going to come back through a tab up here. We want to also make sure we're pulling this over top of this bracket so we don't damage anything on the seat cover. We want to massage that into place. We see that the bracket now is coming through the little diamond that's stitched up and hemmed in place. We also want to spread this apart and grab our strap. Next, we want to go ahead and make sure everything is fit in place and drawn down to the corners. And we're going to force these through, kind of stretch them around, just like we did on the other seats. All right, next we're going to give this nice little tug Get that set, and we're going to push this, this piece in between the seat back and the seat bottom. Pull it up around the other side. Now we're going to pull our Velcro and get it nice and attached. And finish it off to the edges. You want to make sure these metal brackets fit around the holes that are in the seat cover. All right, next we're going to go ahead and go through all our finishing touches. So like these areas, we want to make sure that gets fit back behind the plastic, and use our tucking tool, set it in place. Then we'll also just go through and make sure everything fits properly on all of our seats. Okay, so now your center rear headrest is going to install just like the fronts did, but your driver's side and passenger side in the rear are going to install a little bit differently. Let me show you how that works. You're going to have your headrest is going to orient to where the part with the Velcro is going to be in the front. You want to make sure that you've got the correct sides. So look for, like this is the passenger side. You want to make sure that the hole is on the correct side to coordinate with the button. What we're going to do is we're just going to take these Velcro tabs, pull them out, put them to the side. Then we're going to take the headrest, just fit it inside there. It's kind of a tight fit. So we're just going to do a little bit at a time on either side to get it started, and then just work it down to the base. All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to fix our Velcro to the back. Now I like to have this sitting straight up, not folded in. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the edge pieces first. This seam edge needs to be flush with this seam edge. So I'm going to hold that in there, tuck that in, and then attach the Velcro. Do that on both sides. And once that's in place, we're going to take this, fold it forward, hold it in place, and then tuck in the Velcro. On the side, we're going to make sure that the hole is centered right on the button. We can go ahead and tuck that in. That tucks nice and easy. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts. We're here to help you out.